Hey guys, welcome back to another Gear Pro 101. Today we're doing another review on one of our packs with one of our designers, Eli. And so this question comes from Richard, wanting a little more in-depth overview and review of our G4 operator pack. Eli, can you start off the video again with kind of general reason of the design, what it's intended for?
Yeah, so this pack it's one of our earlier packs we've done, so we've had it for a very long time. It's very popular. It was designed at the height of the GWAT for operators who needed to carry a long gun in tandem with their standard battle rifle, and so the pack includes the scabbard, and then this one was designed to give them a little bit more volume to carry whatever else they need for longer sustainment type missions.
Yeah, guys, and one of your general questions, like from customers, is what's some of our largest mission packs, and so the G4 operator is definitely one of them. Then with that integrated scabbard, definitely one of our most popular sniper packs, soft packs, etc. Let's go ahead and start with the back, the shoulder harness, hip belt. You said there were some changes that were made recently.
Yeah. So just changes that have kind of been popping up across a few of our different packs. Like you mentioned in our last video, we talked about the turnover construction on the shoulder straps, added a little more padding and made those a little bit wider. And so what that does is it allows you to distribute the load on your shoulders a little bit better, and you don't have the binding cutting into your shoulder. So just overall a lot more comfortable. And then we also added, updated the pack to include, just come standard with our padded hip belt. So it's taller, has 3 rows of MOLLE instead of just the standard 2, and it is more padded. And we did that just because of, again, these operators that are still running these packs. Oftentimes they're really loading these things down, putting a lot of weight in them, and so this just gives them a little bit more comfort, and we just did that at their request. So.
For sure, yeah, and guys, some customer service notes around this area of the pack. So, a lot of our packs come with our standard hip belt, which is about 30 inches of padding in length around the waist. The padded's also going to be longer as far as the amount of padding, so that's around 34, 35. This pack is jumpable. It has the quick disconnect buckles here to disconnect the shoulder harness from the pack at the bottom. The frame that it comes with is our Intex frame, easily removable there if you were just wanting to remove it for cleaning this bag, or if you're removing it to swap out with one of our other frames like our 90-degree Intex frame, this is where you do so. The pack comes like this with the scabbard tucked up with this buckle. So a lot of you guys ask, if you're not using the scabbard, can it come off? No, it doesn't come off. It's integrated with the pack, but you can tuck it up and there's a buckle retention here. And then additionally, this pack comes with a rainfly, and that's located right by this scabbard here. Underneath this flap, you'll see a zippered pocket, and so that's where your rainfly is going to pop out, and it's going to be able to cover the whole pack. All those rain covers do come in the Coyote Brown. So then Eli, kind of going with the overall use of the pack, how is it broken down as far as compartments?
Yeah, so of course it has the main compartment here, and we'll go kind of take a deeper dive into that. So main compartment, and then it has several different pockets on the outside for different organizations. So starting at the top, it has a top lid, and that has several pockets. One of the neat things with the top lid is that it actually, you can turn the top lid, disconnect it from the bag, and actually turn it into a fanny pack of sorts. So if you, for some reason, needed to leave the bag somewhere momentarily, but you still wanted to take a few items with you, you could pack accordingly, keep certain items that you need to keep on your person in the top lid, quickly disconnect that with just a couple buckles, and then you can just pull out the hip belt there and turn that into a fanny pack and take that with you still. And then moving on, we have just a few pockets here on the front for different compartmentalization, different gear. A lot of the guys that we've talked to say they generally end up using these for ammo, but then they also have some quick access items that they need, different pieces of equipment. And then the side pockets here that are just longer, the full length of the pack, so for longer items, or if they just if you want to shove, whether it's like a larynx type system and you can stage that how you need to, you can put longer items there, as well as between the main compartment and the main body of the pack, there is a compartment here that unzips, and there's MOLLE on the inside, So it allows you to either molly in different pouches and have quick access to those, or you can carry longer items as well, like tripods, and it just gives you easy access to those.
Yeah, so that touches on a popular customer question on the G4 as well, guys. To show you on this other bag that we have up here, the zipper he's referring to is between this main compartment and the saddle side bags here. And so this is a popular slot here for people to put their tripods or additional pouches in, or like Eli was saying here, different layering systems. And then the zipper here just allows for quick access. So you would take it off this loop here, and so that just opens it up a little more so you can reach in and stuff it or organize it a little more accordingly if it's not just something as simple as just shoving a tripod down. So a great little added feature, a little bit of added space between your side pouches here and the main compartment. And inside the saddle pouches on the G4, it is just a simple design. There's no like bladder pocket on the inside. This is just a quick grab and go items for quick access in here. That's why we've also got the quick disconnect buckles attached on the saddle, the top of the bag itself. So yeah, and then as far as the main compartment, Eli, can you explain why it's top loading, front loading? It's how it's broken up.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get into that. Let me open up this one so we can see what we're looking at. So top loading here is, you get the benefits of the top loading with the skirt, so you can, if you need to carry more, kind of extend this up, and it gives you just a little bit more volume for those really long missions, or if you have more items that you need to carry, it just gives that added volume. Internally, you have this front access panel, so you can access all of your gear easily, and of course there's internal side pockets like in many of our bags for added storage. This mesh here is a load panel specifically designed for radio, so you can carry that and you keep that closer to your back. On the front here there's Velcro that you can undo, and so that's for either a radio antenna pass through, or could also be used as your hydration bladder pass through. Okay. So kind of dual purpose there. If you're not carrying a radio, these work really good for just securing whatever kind of items, keep things from moving around. The bottom part of this compartment, also like some of our other bags, it's also accessible here, but it does have this divider skirt, so you can divide off it into two sections, or you can open this up and keep it one big long section. And then again here at the bottom, just different stuff pockets for random items that you need to have some more organization. And then throughout the pack, you'll find different rows of molly that you can either just stick things in or attach pouches to.
Yeah. Hey guys, a popular question again on the different forms of molly, because you'll see different sizes of molly throughout these packs. You've got the full PALS webbing on the sides, and then you got the 10 mil here. That's just to cut down on weight. Still provides a very secure connection as far as all of our different accessories and molly pouches that you can add on to the inside and outside. So I know that's another popular question we get about our mission packs in general. The main compartments organization is definitely one of its biggest selling features. We notice people mentioning, and then obviously the size of the pack. Most people honestly are amazed by the size of the pack once they get it in. They think it's bigger actually in person than what they see online. So that's another, just something we see on the customer service side a lot. Is there anything else you'd want to point out about the operator, kind of uses or compartment, or what were the people actually using the pack for? Where do we get the design ideas from as far as who's specifically using it?
Yeah, again, so touch on your first point real quick. Like you were saying that it seems bigger. With all the compression straps, it does allow you to kind of cinch that down if you don't need the huge pack, but it allows you to still have plenty of storage when you need it. And then to touch on kind of where it came from again, like this really is it's an earlier pack of ours. It's been around for a very long time, and like I said, there's been some modifications to it and some updates as the years have gone by, but it's still very heavily used by some of the tier 1 units in the military. They're using it on all different types of missions, and the feature sets have just kind of evolved and changed, and it's come from earlier packs and developed into what we have today to really match and be as diverse of a pack for all of the different missions that these tier 1 units are going on, as well as, law enforcement and even just the everyday, rifle enthusiast that wants to carry their long gun and have a little bit more storage space. So
perfect. Guys, thank you again for watching this Gear Pro. Thank you again, Richard, for the question on, giving a little more review and overview and in-depth look of our G4 operator. If you guys have any questions that we don't have a video on or you can't find the answer to, please email us at customerservice@eberlestock.com, subject Gear Pro. We'd be happy to make you a video like this with a designer, one of ourselves, and get your question answered.